atigeze nekuti takachena, tinogeza nekuti takasviba. One of the main reasons I stopped going to church was because I was in a sinful relationship. The guilt ate me up. Like every time I went to church, the guilt would eat me up. At the same time, I wasn't ready to let go of that relationship. So it got so uncomfortable and unbearable, and I just stopped going altogether. I also stopped praying, but I would go to like all-night prayers, would go to prayer mountains, mostly because my mom would encourage us to go. And then I came to Japan last year. When I came to Japan, the main reason I wasn't going to church was the job that I actually got doesn't require me to work on weekends. But if I do work on weekends, I get paid a little more. Because of that, I decided, you know what, I'm going to work on Sundays. So for context, I was born into a Christian family. Recently, as an adult, I decided to start reading the Bible from the beginning. Came across this verse, Genesis chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. In that moment, there was like a switch that switched in my brain that all this time I've been doing it all wrong. I can actually say that verse is my why. So in that moment, I decided from today onwards, I'm going to start going to church every Sunday. But then also, I'm in Japan, and most of the churches here obviously don't have an English service. So I did some research, and then I found a church that's close to where I live. So I went there today. You will not believe what happened. I was actually late because I was getting ready. Initially, I just wanted to put on something basic so that I would be on time. But then I also felt guilty that I put so much effort into the way I look when I'm going to other places. So I ended up getting late. Title of sermon was God's Love. And the scripture for today was Luke chapter 15, verse 11 to 24. That's the parable of the lost coin and the lost sheep. As soon as I sat down, there's a verse that the pastor referred to. I tell you that in the same way, there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who do not. I started feeling like someone was giving me a warm hug. I saw this as my confirmation. You can call it whatever you like. Sign, coincidence, I don't know, but I felt very comforted and I had a good time. It is so different from the type of setting I'm used to, because where I'm from, churches focus more on praying because you want a miracle, praying because you need a job, you need a car, you need a husband, you need a wife. I would describe this church as being the type of church where it focuses more on you repenting and building a relationship with God than it focuses on all those other material things. So far, I like it, and I feel like it's somewhere I can grow as a Christian. If you're in a similar situation, the more you feel like you're drifting and the more you feel like you're being sucked in by all the sin, your habits and your addictions, the more you should actually pray. I know the devil tries to make us feel guilty because obviously he feeds on guilty. The more guilty you feel, the less you feel like praying and repenting. I'm just going to say something my best friend said to me once.